Hey, what's up, you guys? This topic has been in my mind for a while, and I'm going to start you off with some numbers. I don't know if you know this or not, but each year Anime News Network releases a list of the top 10 best-selling manga in Japan. And this year, 2012, the list came out something like this. One Piece came out in first place, selling almost 23.5 million copies. Second place, we have a manga called Kuroko's Basketball, probably about basketball, selling a little bit over 8 million. Third place is Naruto, almost reaching 6.5 million. A manga called Space Brothers comes in at fourth place, selling well over 5 million copies. And in fifth place, we have Fairy Tail, selling over 4 million copies. Bleach is nowhere to be seen on the list, but I did manage to find another list from Anime News Network, and this list is the top 10 Shonen Jump manga of all time by volume sold. So in that case, we do have Bleach at number 6, and then Naruto gets bumped to number 4. Now, I read a very interesting comment about all this, and I just want to share it with you, and I want to discuss it with you. The comment said something along the lines of, well, no wonder One Piece is number 1. Like, no duh. It's because, like, the Japanese know quality. Now, at this point, unless you're 8 years old, you have to have the understanding of the obvious fact that popularity is not synonymous with quality. That's not what I care about. The reason why I found the comment so interesting is because the person also said, like, the Japanese have better judgment of quality. So the Japanese know what's better because manga comes from Japan. Now, saying that that person is completely right is just as stupid as saying that he's completely wrong. I think he's both partly wrong and part right. And the reason why I think he's part right is because, look, I'm Mexican, alright? I know what real Mexican food tastes like, alright? I know, I grew up with it. It ain't Taco Bell. So the argument that this person is presenting is that because manga and anime is inherently part of the Japanese culture, that their judgment is of higher value, or at least their credibility in regards to their opinions about manga, is a little bit heightened. Then you might be thinking, well, didn't you just say that just because something is popular, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good? And I would answer, well, yeah, but just because something is popular, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad either. Which brings me to my next point. Why do you think that One Piece's popularity in Japan has not caught on in America? People try to make sense of it by citing a couple of things. Number one, the 4Kids dub. People saying that it's pretty bad, and I kind of agree. I mean, you got Sanji smoking lollipops. Number two, the art style. I mean, that completely subjective. And number three, the length. Whatever. I don't care about those reasons for this video because I actually think I'm finding out another one. I think there's a serious amount of resistance from people to open up, to get into new things, even if it's within the same genre. If the thing is different or varies from the thing that is already in front of them that they already like. I'm going to tell you how I noticed this. Sometimes here on YouTube I post updates, and also on Facebook, to let you guys know that I'm not going to be reviewing certain episodes, that I'm just not going to do a video about X, Y, and Z. Because, I mean, sometimes, like, for example, filler, right? I don't review filler because, I mean, the importance of a filler episode in regards to the canon story is pretty much, is minimal at most. But anyway, I don't care how good the animation is. I'm sorry, I care about the story. But anyway, I wrote a comment like that saying that I wasn't going to review a One Piece episode, which was canon, but I was going to be busy doing something else. And I wrote it, and I got a comment saying, oh, that's okay. I only watch you for your Naruto videos. So I'm thinking to myself, well, if all you care about is Naruto, then why did you go through the trouble of posting that you don't care about anything else but Naruto in a One Piece related post? I mean, unless the intention was to say, all I care about is Naruto, to sort of imply that you just don't give a crap about One Piece because you think that Naruto is better than One Piece. I don't know. And the thing about that is, like, that is not the first time that I've gotten comments that pretty much say the exact same thing. And some of them come in the shape of really kind-hearted messages. They're like, oh, I love your Naruto videos. They don't mention One Piece, but I know, like, in a way, it's kind of like saying the same thing. I just watch your Naruto videos. And that's absolutely fine. Why? Because, well, number one, you're free to like what you like, and number two, you're also free to not get into other stuff that you don't find interest in. That's just, that's just a freedom. Let me rephrase that, okay? You are free to not try other things. You are free to do so. Absolutely. And then again, and I don't know if some of you feel this way, but sometimes too much of one thing gets tiresome, sometimes even boring. So my question to you is the following: in regards to anime, how many of you like you just care about Naruto? Period. Like that's all in terms of anime. Like there's just Naruto and that's it. Just answer me that. I mean, because really, I really want to know this. I'm not going to judge you. I just genuinely want to know because I think there's an assumption that because you like Naruto, you just like anime in general, and I don't think that's necessarily true. To those who just like Naruto, that's it. That's your like your bread and butter, Naruto. What other things are you a fan of? For example, I like One Piece, Naruto, and I just finished FMA, and I read some manga too. But I just went to The Hobbit. I was blown away by it, you know. And look, I'm reading Les Mis because I want to see the movie. And if you are a hardcore anime fan, let that be known too. So just say it. Just tell me. You know, and this is part of a dialogue that I want to start because I think it really is important to be a well-rounded individual, you know, as opposed to just being labeled one thing and that's what I am and that's, you know, my hobby is this and that's what I do. You know, that's how I was in school. You know, people would just tell me, I can't really label you anything because you're all over the place. I was just a crazy motherfucker running around. So yeah, tell me your interest, your opinions on the numbers and the things that I said in the beginning of the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much for watching.